33 RLDS Elite Series here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. The Elite package is a whole series of options and upgrades you can add as a big bulk bundle item on top of the traditional J-Flight package. This will basically, the best way I can describe it is it takes you from an LS to an LT model. It's you know, the power windows, doors, locks equivalent of an RV. Please take the time to read through the text of our listing. I clearly go through and list out everything that's in the Elite package. The J-Flight is the #1 selling travel trailer since 2005 and counting. And you know, question is, well, why? I mean, if you look around, you see that we have no shortage of brand names out here. I have about 350 trailers on the grounds from something like 23 different brands. You know, they're all the best for a different reason. So what is it that makes J-Flight the best? First thing I always like to point out is the fact that they have twice the warranty of anything else in their class. And there's, to my knowledge, no one that even comes close to matching this kind of warranty. There's a few other brands out there that have, quote, a 2-year warranty, but it's not all inclusive. A lot of them are limited to so many dollars, where, you know, if your warranty claim exceeds, say, like 10% of the invoice of a trailer, then there's no more warranty. They just stop warrantying that trailer. That is not the case on a Jayco. Thankfully, it is rare that something ever gets to that point from Jayco. You know, other construction items here. This is 81 inches tall inside. It is physically larger inside. A standard travel trailer is only 78 inches tall. This is 81. And you think, 3 inches, big deal. It is a big deal. When you're a tall person like me, when you're in the shower, it's a big deal. When you're looking at these big windows, it's a big deal. When you're looking at extra storage space, it's a big deal. Standard item here. This has an 8 cubic foot fridge instead of a 6. Again, best in its class. Everyone else, you have to spend extra money to upgrade to that. And then you have to hope that, you know, the guy at the factory knows what he's doing. That's what I like about these. Your nice features like that are what I call cookie cutter. They're all built the same way every time. This will include a television, by the way. I believe this has something crazy like a 40-inch TV when you upgrade to Ledgestone from the standard rear window entertainment. A quick note on your interior colors here. This is, I believe it's called Fawn, which is the light-colored faux leather touch. We sell a ton of this trailer. We sell this model all the time. So we'll often order it with different fabrics and color schemes. If the pictures that you're looking at look slightly different than this, the pictures are probably more up to date. But I do like to take the time to kind of explain that real quick. Notice that all of your windows are cloth shades, not metal blinds. And I've had someone say, well, they only put on the night shade, not the day shade. That's because these windows have like an 80% tint. If you're outside, you can't see in. It's like privacy automotive tint for your car. But if you're inside, you can see out just fine. Another standard item on all J-Flights is LED lighting throughout, not incandescent. You don't have to worry about constantly replacing your bulbs. Your air conditioner, we generally will upgrade to a 15,000 BTU instead of a 13.5. In English, that means 50% more cold air for you and your family. The heat vents, this is always central heating, but on a J-Flight Elite, we almost always upgrade to the thermal package, which adds an extra layer of R14 thermal foil to the floor. It encloses the underbelly. It adds insulation to underneath the slide outs and the roofing as well. It upgrades all of that. And that's not only good for cold weather, it's good for hot weather too. Your AC will keep up far easier and it won't be chugging all the time. Technology package here, that's the TV, and it upgrades a stereo from just a CD stereo to a DVD Bluetooth enabled stereo, so you can take your fancy smartphone, hook it up to that thing wirelessly. You can charge it through any number of the power outlets that they have squirreled away all over this thing, and you can listen to music wirelessly through your entire coach. I mentioned I think I mentioned anyway, the skylight above the kitchen there is one of the parts of the Elite package. It's one of my favorites because you can see without any lights on in here. Even with the shades drawn, it's still very comfortable in here. And if you're dry camping, you won't have to worry about killing your battery. I always like to take a moment to point out how deep and ridiculous that storage is. It fills the entire slide out. It is that deep. And if you're wondering how this is going to hold up over time, it's going to hold up very well. That's the best way I can describe it. Kind of hurt my hand. Anyway. Lots of drawers. Everyone's like, well, this is kind of a small kitchen space, but they really maximize. I think they had Bob Vila design this. They have tons of storage space in here. And you see that all of your drawers are full extension, plus they're all plywood constructed. The box part is plywood constructed, and if you listen, that's real wood. So, you know, they don't chintz on their construction anywhere in these. One thing they do that I've always liked is they have kind of a little hidden command center up here. And it keeps what I call little hands away from pushing your really important bells, buttons, and whistles and things like that. This not only has a power awning, but it also has a light strip under the power awning, and it's actually mounted right at the base of the awning instead of in the tube. The advantage there is that if it's mounted in the tube, then you have to roll the awning all the way out to flip on those lights. And sometimes you just don't want to do that. If it's windy, you don't want to do that. You see in the bedroom here, both sides have full wardrobes, and Jayco's still giving you cabinets above the bed. Start shopping around. So many manufacturers now are just putting a tiny, like 6-inch shelf up there. They're trying to tell you that it's better because now you have a place for your alarm clock. Well, I got places for my alarm clock here now, but I still have storage above here. So that's one of the things that I look at. You notice that both sides have power outlets again, so that if you have breathing machines, if you have alarm clocks, fans, any of that stuff, you're all set. Now this wall is prepped and has a backer plate behind that sticker. It's about a 10 by 10 backer plate to mount like a small little 19 or 20 inch flat screen TV in here. That's plenty enough size. Now, here's one thing I like to point out. There are several manufacturers that make models similar to this, but here's where they really differ. Jayco gives you the giant window over here beside the bed. Most manufacturers do not. That pushed Jayco's slide back a little bit, so now the slide goes between the bedroom and the bathroom. Most of the time, all you would get is just these two doors here in the bedroom. And you see in a Jayco, you still get that. You still get this extra huge wardrobe space. And you can never get enough storage in any RV. If you watched any of my videos, you've heard me say that probably 100 times. But this third of the slide out is here in the bathroom. So you also gain a big linen cabinet where normally you would not have one. Start shopping around at similar models from different manufacturers and you find out there's nowhere to put towels. There's nowhere to put that kind of stuff. So you're supposed to hop out of the shower and I guess, put on a free show and traipse through your camper looking for a towel. And you notice here we have a fifth wheel shower, not a travel trailer tub, with a full glass enclosure. You can hear that again. Jayco's still giving you a medicine cabinet where so many have, cut that corner. And in the Elite package, you are getting the nicer bathroom stool and hardware in here. Like I said, everything is the best for a different reason. They truly are. But that's why I put these videos together, to kind of tell you why this one is the best for its reasons. And, if those are the reasons that line up with your needs and wants and criteria, then this is the way to go. So give us a call. 800-256-5196. Haylett Auto and RV. Thank you, everybody. Happy camping.